Quick live, you guys, from Indy. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. We are back live from Indianapolis, Indiana. Salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. As always, we appreciate you guys. Make sure you wipe them feet. That means get those likes up and also hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet. Real quick, I wanted to put this out there, man. Salute, man, to Sanchez. You know, he was stabbed, I believe, late last night out here in Indianapolis, I believe somewhere along the line, like 12:30, midnight. Senseless act, man. I'm hoping that he's okay. From what I'm hearing is he's stable, which is great. So salute to Mark Sanchez. Who the hell would want to stab Mark Sanchez, bro? Like, honestly, like, he's just a good dude, chill dude. Like, I don't understand the whole thing. But salute to him, man. Prayers going out to Mark Sanchez. You guys see the thumbnail here, and real quick, I got my little bro B in the building. We are back.
What's good?
Day one.
Long time no see, baby.
Day one. We are at the Airbnb out here. I got my brother Jason, my brother B. We are lit. We're gonna be hanging out a little bit tonight. So the Raiders party's tonight, right? At the Wet Noodle. Pause. The Wet.
Hey, I'm trying to get my noodle wet.
Nah, man, but. Let me see.
Slippery noodle? It's the slippery noodle.
Hey, I definitely did take this from the hotel last night for sure. Another one. So I dirtied up the other one, so I had to get another one. But you guys see the thumbnail here. Salute. Once again, Michael Mayer's officially out, you guys, back-to-back weeks with the concussion. It looks as though he wasn't ready to go. And now Ian Rappaport drops a bomb on Raider Nation the day before we face the Colts. It looks as though we may be without Brock Bowers as well. Raiders star tight end Brock Bowers is trending towards not playing Sunday against the Colts, per me and Tom Pelissero. Bowers has been battling a knee injury, while Coach Pete Carroll expressed confidence in Bowers being out on the field. His knee did not respond. So the last few days, it was rest. And it looks as though, once again, like Ian put it out there, the knee is just not responding well right now. So they're going to hold him off. I wish that they would have held him out the last few weeks. Yeah. I mean, I don't understand why you continue to throw this guy out there.
I was going to say, you don't want to keep re-aggravating that knee. At the end of the day, like, let's not think short. Like, yeah, short-term it sucks, but let's not think short-term. Let's think long-term, like long-term with our, this is the
year one in this new rebuild with Pete Carroll and trying to put it all together. But real quick, the Raiders did elevate Albert O, you guys, from the practice squad. Also, we know Carter Runyon he's on the active roster, so we have a few guys behind Ian Thomas to help there at the tight end spot tomorrow against the Colts. So it looks like Michael Mayer officially out, and we're going to have to wait and see, you know, what the hell is going on with Brock Bowers. But if I'm a betting man, I'm assuming that he's out. I just picked up Darren Waller off the streets of my fantasy because
hey, he was looking nice last week,
bro. Brock's out, and then
shout out to Waller, by the way.
Who else, man? Who else? I got another guy that's on a bye week right now. Kyle Pitts. So, Albert O elevated, Carter Runyon good to go, and Ian Thomas will go as well. So it looks like he'll be the starting tight end for us if Brock cannot go tomorrow. So we got to run the football a ton. And also, you guys, this may be the week, and I've been saying this, Jason, and I'm gonna say it again. Jack Bech played a ton of tight end at LSU. They've been saying that they want to get him in more involved in the offense. Pete Carroll said it during the presser. This may be the week where you see Jack Bech lined up all over the place, and they can finally get our second rounder out of TCU involved in the offense. So I'm hoping that, you know, without Brock in the lineup, Bech can be the guy to come in and kind of fill those shoes. So, yeah. I mean, right. I mean, once again, you got him in the second round. He's an early round draft pick. The guy has all the intangibles to get it done at the next level. He just needs an opportunity. So it looks like maybe
like that. Actually.
Chip Kelly can get a little creative here and put him at his former position, the tight end spot where he led. I remember, didn't he have more yards than Malik Neighbors and those guys that one year at LSU? Yeah. So, I mean, Besh can get it done at the tight end position. So I'm expecting these guys to give up a ton of different looks. I think the offense is going to look very, very different tomorrow against the Colts. So, and I'm hoping that Genty can get at least 25 carries tomorrow. 100%. With Brock out, he had 21 last week, I believe. So they've been slowly ramping up the count.
Main thing is Geno taking care of that ball. I think if we have 0 turnovers tomorrow, we would have a way better shot of us winning the ball game. Period.
Yeah.
No
turnovers, we win this game. Yeah. And I've talked to a ton of Colts fans out here, you guys. They're not really that excited about their football team. I know they're 3-1 right now.
I'm not gonna lie, Daniel Jones has been looking nasty.
No, he looks good, but once again, the fans I've talked to out here, he's the number 1 running back in football, and he's destroyed the Raiders. I think he's had over 500 yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns up to this point.
Bro, he's smoked us.
But our boots. Their fans are not really on the hopium out here right now. They've seen some great teams, right? So they know what it looks like in terms of winning, and they're just not playing their best football right now. You know what I mean? They could have won that game against the Rams last week, and they just lost to the Niners Thursday night football. So, but this is going to be an interesting game. But without Brock and Mayer, man, things got a little bit more interesting, and I'm hoping that Genty is the focal point of this offense.
Have faith, nation.
Yes.
It will be okay.
And also, Trey Tucker. Once again, I mean, you can't go from having 3 touchdowns in one game to not pretty much what did he do last week? Pretty much non-existent in the offense.
2 catches, 15 yards.
Yeah, right? So, you got to find a way to get him rolling back as that kind of wide receiver 1 right now. I mean, I know Jacoby is essentially our 1, but get Tucker involved. Get him more involved. Get Besh involved. At this point, man, look, we're 1-3. I don't even care. Spread the football field. Geno's been throwing a ton of picks. Get out there and get Dante involved.
Right.
Get Dante involved. Get the young rookie out of Tennessee involved in the offense. You know what I mean? So, but we're going to see. I'm telling y'all now, I have a feeling this offense is going to look totally different. Too. Oh, Mostert, he's the number 2 guy for sure.
Bro. He needs to eat as well, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it just needs to be a 2-headed beast.
Yeah. He definitely took advantage of his reps last week.
You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing, is just taking the time of possession away from them. You know what I mean? For us to have, success. So
salute to my guy Marty, man. I hope Geno doesn't have any turnovers. This is facts, man. But that's asking a hoe not to sell ass. You know what I mean? It's like real talk, like telling a prostitute to take a night off. It's not going to happen. So, but we shall see. Bow down. That's a great question, man. Who's going to cover the great dynamic young rookie tight end Tyler Warren? I don't know. I mean, look, Jermaine Pratt is out. Once again, that's big news. It sounds like it's a personal issue. It's not injury related. He did not travel with the football team. I don't know what it is. Praying for Jermaine Pratt. I hope nothing with his family or anything along those lines. But I don't know. I mean, who do you trust to have? Jamal Adams is going to get a ton of action tomorrow with Pratt out for sure. And I'm hoping, me and Jay was talking about this, Tommy Eichenberg, get him more involved, at the linebacker position tomorrow as well. Hopefully our year 2 guy out of Ohio State can give us some real reps with Pratt out as well. So we will not bring up Shedrick Jackson. We already who do we bring up off the practice squad? I was just talking about it.
Albert Okubu.
No. Receiver. Bro, I am cooked. I'm fried. I had 1 hour of sleep.
It was a long night.
Yeah. Who do we bring up off the practice squad? It was another receiver. The white dude. Shorter is already on the active roster. Velka. He's already on here. And he was dealing with an illness all week, so he's been kind of limited, but it looks as though he'll be good to go. Bachman. Alex Bachman. So he will be playing tomorrow. He is on the active roster. So that's something to keep an eye on. Maybe Bachman can get some looks. I don't know. I think he's going to play a ton of special teams, to be honest. And I don't know how many reps he's going to get at the wide receiver position. But, and Carter is on the active 53-man roster. Bow down. So we'll see him out there a ton, whether it's in a blocking game, chipping away. We're going to see Runyon out there a lot, especially with number 1 and number 2, Mayer, and, Brock out, looking like he's out tomorrow. So get a few questions in, you guys. Once again, we are live from Indianapolis. You see it, Naptown. We are at the Airbnb Last night, we went to a cigar lounge, kicked it with Raider Nation. We had so much fun out there. Tonight, once again, it is the Slippery Noodle. Pause. Tonight, the Black Hole is throwing an event, so we should be up there as well. I believe it starts around 9 p.m. So if you guys are around the area, make sure to go hit up the Slippery Noodle, downtown Indianapolis. It's right by the stadium, and I believe it's the oldest active club in the area. So if you're around, come pull up and come kick it with us. Yes, Jay, that's how we started the show, bro. Prayers to Mark Sanchez for sure. Definitely. Yeah, man, Mark, we definitely have some key inactives. This is going to be a tough week. You're playing a mad Colts team coming off of a brutal loss to the Rams on the road last week. They're back home, and they're going to be ready to go. So we definitely need to make sure that we're locked in. Salvatore, Colts fans are hella cool, man. They really are. They're really, really nice. They remind me of Titans fans. You know, I've been out there to Nashville, I think 3 times. And, you know, good luck to your team. And when we beat them, it's a hell of a game. Like, you know, we don't do that shit, you know, but the Colts fans kind of remind me of them, like Titans fans. So let me see. We've been injury riddled the last few seasons. This is facts. This is facts, bro. Facts plus tax. Nasty, nasty work. And for those who have Brock at tight end, you might want to get your affairs in order and make sure you hit that fantasy football waiver wire and go get you a tight end. Darren Waller, 2 touchdowns, last week in his first debut with the Miami Dolphins. He didn't have a ton of yardage, but he had 2 touchdowns. I went and picked him up because Kyle Pitts is on a bye week. And then once again, it looks like Brock's not going to be playing. So DK, man, Graphk has a gluten for punishment. This is facts. But guess what, man? We're here. You know, we were invited on this trip. So, you know, really wasn't any money involved, you know, for this game. So, hey, man, we're looking at this as just a dub to be able to come out and hang out and chill with our guys. Stu was absolutely obliterated last night. Obliterated. Stu went missing for like 2 hours and called the wife to come get him because he said he didn't know where the hell he was. Chrissy drove about an hour and a half south to come find him. Oh, my God. Nasty, nasty work, man. Stu was absolutely blitzed last night. Nasty, nasty work. Yes, Jeff, we definitely went over to PTs last night. B and the guys kidnapped me and Jason last night. We got in the whip. We had no idea where we were going. And then we end up on the far east side in the hood
where we were told not to
go. And we were there. So Stu was not there. But we got a nice little table, you know, a bottle, and we just kicked it and we hung out. So I literally just went to sleep for the first time, 2 hours ago? Yeah. I've not slept since this trip, you guys. I literally just got a nap in for the first time a couple hours ago. So after this live, I'm going to get my ass probably right back in that bed for a little bit. So let me see. Salute to my guy Travis, man. Punchy says, where was the stripper? Oh, they were there. You know, the thing is, if you pull your phone out, you won't be there too long. So let me see. Graphk, how far back are you sitting? Right near the couch, bro. Right near the wall. So a lot of people have been telling me that. Even the Uber drivers, like, don't go far east. And what do? My Sacramento ass is out there far east. Jason's crazy Pennsylvania ass is far east, and it is what it is. Let me see. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. Once again, if you guys are not subscribed yet, what are y'all waiting on? Make sure you hit that subscribe. My guy said, bring back Jared Veldier. Bro, remember what was his nickname? The Incredible Hulk, bro. Yeah. The Incredible Hulk. Yeah, so once again, you guys, Ian Rappaport put it out there on Twitter about an hour ago. Raiders star tight end Brock Bowers is trending towards not playing Sunday against the Colts. Per me and Tom Pelissero, Bowers has been battling a knee injury while Coach Pete Carroll expressed confidence in Bowers being out on the field. His knee did not respond. Then he went on to say that the Raiders have elevated. We talked about it. Albert O off the practice squad. And we officially ruled out Michael Mayer as well. Back-to-back weeks with that concussion that he sustained against the Commanders. So we are very, very thin right now at the tight end position. So it's nasty, nasty work. Oh, Peyton, you know it, man. You know it. Yeah, no, look, man, I'm born and raised, so it's difficult to take that out of me, bro. Feel right at home in the hood. Let me see. He said, lucky you didn't get stabbed on the east. Facts. Let me see. Yeah, 10. And this is real, man. Like, at this point, we're 1-3, right? I don't think at this point you're going to win games just because you have Brock Bowers out there at this point. And that's no knock to Brock. He can go out there and put up over 100 yards every single game. But the way that Geno is struggling, and if we can't continue to do what we did in the running game last week, this week, and moving forward, we're in trouble anyways. This is a guy that you're going to make the highest paid tight end very, very soon. I know he's only in year 2. We do have the 5th-year option on him. But at some point in the near future, you guys, we are going to make this man a very, very wealthy football player. And in year 2, you do not want him to go out there and, I don't know if people are familiar with this time at Georgia, but Jay, what has Brock dealt with? He's dealt with some leg injuries, at Georgia, the ankle, the knee. This is a trend, you guys, that Brock has dealt with at Georgia. And he's brought it along the way to the NFL as well. And this is not me trying to beat up on the kid, because he's going to have a Hall of Fame career, and he's going to be a all-pro player probably year in and year out. You know what I mean? But once again, you're 1-3. Geno is struggling to throw the football. At this point, I think that you're going to take him, just keep Brock out. Keep him out. Don't – until he is 100%, I don't want to see a 70% Brock. I don't want to see an 80% Brock. I don't want to see, no. I want to see Brock without the knee brace, without the compression sleeve. That's what I want to see. So simple. Any word on the contract for Jacoby? From what I was told and from what I've read and seen all over the places, they're no longer at the bargaining table right now with Jacoby. So, honestly, you guys, I'm expecting in the next 3 or 4 weeks, if we shit the bed, come trade deadline, I'm telling you now, Mayer, I'm cooked right now. Jacoby Myers, I think that he is kind of slowly but surely going to be out of here pretty soon, honestly. And I don't think that Jacoby should be gone. But once again, you just drafted Jack Besh in the 2nd round. It's clear as day they don't want to meet whatever number that Jacoby and his representation are asking for. You know what I mean? So it looks as though Jacoby's on his way out regardless. So I'm expecting let's just say we beat the Titans, but we lose tomorrow to the Colts and the Chiefs, and we're 2-5. At that point, you're probably going to sell at the trade deadline. I don't see a reason for standing pat. If you can move Jacoby and get another draft pick, for Spy Tech to work with next year and potentially help, build those trenches on both sides of the ball in the draft, I'm here for it. And I like Jacoby. Once again, you guys, this is no knock to him, but it's clear as day that without this deal being done at this point, that they're probably going to be sellers at the draft. At the trade deadline, if we're not winning ball games. So I'm expecting Jacoby's days to be numbered in the silver and black. Personally, do you think at some point we get it done? Do you think we get Jacoby back?
I don't think so. Since we drafted Jack Besh, Jack Besh is basically Jacoby Myers 2.0.
Yeah, exactly.
Younger.
Yes.
I think he's going to be better than Jacoby anyway.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't stick anywhere.
Definitely. And once again, you have 3 wide receivers on rookie deals right now with Trey Tucker. His is coming up soon. You know what I'm saying? But, you got Trey, you got Dante, you got Besh, you got all these young guys. Jacoby will be 29 years old, I believe, this month or next month. So don't quote me on that, but I know his 29th birthday is coming up. So
this regime has nothing to do with him.
No, not at all. Not at all. Mark, you will definitely see him on the field tomorrow. You're going to see Besh for sure. And not only with the special teams unit, you're going to see him out there. They're going to move him around. Chip's going to get creative. I'm expecting him once again to potentially get some reps at the tight end position. I don't think that they trust Albert O and Carter Runyon just yet. The UDFA, still young. There's some development there. He did really look good in preseason, but I'm expecting them to get a little creative with Besh and have him lined up all over the place on the outside, in the slot, potentially a few reps there at the tight end position. Besh can do it all, you guys. Once again, when we start seeing him, when he starts rolling, I'm telling you now, he is going to be a fan favorite immediately. Besh is a dog. It's just they have not been able to get him involved. Let me see. You see they arrested Mark Sanchez at the hot. Wait. They arrested Mark Sanchez?
How did he got stabbed and then got arrested? God.
Damn, what kind of luck is that, bro? This is like butt fumble 2.0, bro. What the fuck is going on? So you get stabbed. Apparently, he got arrested at the hospital for his doing in the interaction or the altercation. Wow.
So he basically started it.
So he started it and got stabbed up. Wow.
Indy don't play. Indy don't play.
Hey, man, this is why sometimes you got to kind of sit it out right and get all the news, because the Kyron Lacey situation now, right? Innocent, did nothing, and went out there and he's no longer here with us. It's crazy, man. So that's wild. That's wild. Said check Scheffner's last tweet. Let me go check it out right now.
Make sure it's the right shot.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna check it out and see what's going on, because that shit sounds low-key wild. Indianapolis police now say they have arrested Fox analyst Mark Sanchez while he was at the hospital for battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication. So it sounds like he was drunk and tried to get in somebody else's car and got stabbed up for it.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know what?
What are you doing? I don't know. You're Mark Sanchez. What are you doing drinking and driving?
I'll tell you one thing. He wasn't on the far east side.
No, he wasn't.
No. So
we're not.
Holy shit. Crazy. John Fallon says, Raiders, do you think Max will be asked to be traded since we will be bad again? I don't think that he is. He got his deal. He wants to stick around and be a Raider. I think at some point, maybe down the line, Max is going to say, I want to win some ball games, but I don't think that he's going to ask, out. Now, if there's a new regime that comes in behind Pete and they feel that they can get some valuable draft pieces for Max at the time, and I don't know how old he would be at that point, but then maybe the organization, flirts with the idea of moving him, but I don't see that happening at all. I definitely don't. Max is your best player on the defensive side of the football. Yeah, I'm watching it right now, Emotional Raider. We're up 14-7 right now with 14 left in the third. Yeah, Boise's definitely sticking around right now, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all, bro. Me and Jason over here having fucking anxiety attacks watching this damn game. Yes, J-Ro, I stole another towel, bro. I am definitely an habitual towel stealer, bro. Like, for sure. Definitely. Like, every hotel I'm leaving with something. In the words of the great Denzel Washington, I'm leaving with something. So, salute to my guy Gio, my Sacktown brethren. If we go 1-4, the Black Hole is throwing an event tonight at the Slippery Noodle. Pause. 9 p.m. I believe in our system, for sure. Let me see. Armando says I take the shampoo and the lotion. Hey man, whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do. Let me see. Coach, don't put that nasty shit into the universe, man. Don't put that nasty shit into the universe, man. And most of the time, I'll ask, the person for some new additional towels. I'm not just grabbing a towel off the ground and putting it around my neck. Nasty work. Do you think the season is cooked if we lose against the Colts? I think that, and I don't want to sound like the, pessimistic Raider fan here, but I think we're on our way to being cooked already. Your best player is out in Brock Bowers on the offensive side of the football. Mayer's out. Geno is struggling, leading the league in picks with 7. Yeah, man, look, we're 1-3. We could have easily at least been 500 right now. But it is what it is, man. Look, if I'm a betting man here, you guys, and once again, I'm rooting for my team. I hope we go out there tomorrow and beat the hell out the Colts. And then we can have some newfound happiness with what we got. Yeah, but Jay, Colton out at left tackle, right? That hurts. Honestly, do you guys think that we're going to win a ton of ball games with Stone Forsythe at left tackle? Honestly, I mean, even with Genty in the run game, and even if you get some guys like Carter Runyon and those guys to chip away, it's not Stone Forsythe. Stone Forsythe. Nasty work. Hey, Dixon, I literally drummed one up. Doom. Run it back. Rich Mitchell, appreciate you, brother. Jeffrey says 40 touches for Genty. Just run them, right? Run them.
Let them know what's coming and stop the weekend.
Yeah, Indianapolis is a top 10 defense against the run. I believe they're a top 10 defense against the pass, but they're also without Xavier Howard, who abruptly retired, and then Kenny as well. Kenny Moore's not playing. So, they're very thin at the cornerback position. If we didn't have a quarterback that fucking threw a pick down there every other play, I would be excited to go out there and expose these corners. I'm just worried about Geno being able to go out there and potentially take advantage of that beat up secondary. I mean, can he get it done? I don't know. But I'll say this: if we can find a way to beat the coach, you guys, with how beat up we are right now, with Brock out, Colton out, Mayer out, and those guys, definitely, I think it's going to, bring some new excitement to this fan base that we need right now. Bodega, Jack Best, 2 tutties. He said 14 rush yards on a jet sweep and 178 in the air. I don't think that you get Besh too much involved in those jet sweeps. He's not the fastest guy on this football team. You know what I mean? I think you keep that for the Trey Tuckers of the world. Maybe we can get Dante Thornton involved in some jet sweeps potentially and take advantage of that speed that the rookie has as well. But I don't think you're going to see too much Jack Besh there involved in those kind of plays. So let me see. Yeah, every time, Austin, he throws the football, bro, it's like oh, my God. And then it's a sigh of relief, even when it's just an incomplete. You're just like, thank God it wasn't a pick. You know what I mean? It's like, it's nasty. It sucks. Space, I love that. 10 catches for Genty. Let's get it. Get him involved in the passing game. Look, man, go to the best player that you have on the offensive side of the ball right now with Brock out. Go to Genty a lot. Passing game, ground game, all that. This should be a Genty special tomorrow. There should be no reason that Genty is not the focal point of this offense tomorrow, especially facing the best running back in football in Jonathan Taylor, right? It's like, bro, you want to combat that run game with that run game. Like, let's go out there and show him what our young rook can do and the reason why he was drafted there at 6. Let's go out there and have this be a real battle between him and Jonathan Taylor. Once again, one is the number 1 rusher in football. Genty right now, I believe, is number 8, number 9 in the league after that big game. So we'll see. And Vaughn, I agree with you, brother. I think Raheem Mostert's going to cook as well. And they're excited to have him now at the running back 2 spot. I don't know why it took so long to get Zamir out of there and finally have Raheem Mostert active. But, yeah, man, they waited way too long. He should have been active week 1. There's no reason that you have Zamir White out there returning kicks and being your running back 2 behind Genty. That's absolutely disgusting. So, yeah. Hector, no. It's my intro, and I'll do what I want with my intro. So, no, I'm not going to shorten shit. How about you start a channel and you make a 3-second intro, and, yeah, hopefully somebody watches that shit. Salute to Hector. Salute to Armando. Graphk, love the Genty touchdown reaction. Very similar to my reaction, man. Salute to you. I think a lot of people in the nation were really happy about that. We were waiting for that home run ability to be on display, and we finally got a chance to see that, live in living color last week. So I'm hoping that he can build on that and that we see some more home run ability out of Genty moving forward these next few weeks. So wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you guys are not subscribed yet, what are y'all waiting on? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. As always, we are live from Naptown, Indianapolis, where we will be live tomorrow at the Colts Raiders game. We're going to have some fun tomorrow. We're going to be on the sidelines, kicking it with some of the boys, for a little bit before the game. We got some really good seats. We're going to vibe out tomorrow, man. So, and the nation is already out here in full swing, you guys. And we've seen several Raider fans already all over the place. Oktoberfest is downtown right now. And there was Raider fans all over the place. And I want to say this real quick as well. Salute to the just greatest fan base in sports, man. Everywhere we've been, people have stopped and asked for pictures and just hyped up the podcast, saying that this is their favorite YouTube channel. I just want to say I appreciate every single person, man, that has stopped me, asked for a picture, and vibed out with me, Jay, and B yesterday, and Stu. Just appreciate you guys so much, man. Real talk. You guys have made this trip very fun outside of all the crazy shit that we've had to deal with the first 24 hours, which I will not go into. But, yeah. So look as simple as F, my guy, man. Graphk, you good wherever you go because you don't play the I'm famous role. Real, recognized, real. Yeah, I'm nobody, bro. I'm just a Raider fan that has a platform that loves to talk Raider football, man. Salute to my guy, simple as F. Raider Luck says, miss having a quarterback that calls audibles. Gino's called some audibles at the line. Yeah. I've seen him switch up some things.
He audible from throwing to our guys to throwing their guys.
Jason with a fucking haymaker, you guys. He's audible from throwing from our guys to the opposing guys. As one of the Mild Fathers pulls up in the chat, Jason Hunter, I see my guy. Salute to my brother sitting right here in the kitchen drinking some coffee. Let me see. Oh, it had nothing to do. Stu's crazy night was the bare minimum of what happened last night. We were walking in the middle of Indianapolis at like 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, it was just some crazy shit last night, man. Yeah, Jason almost lost his phone. I almost got into a scuffle. B was on some other shit too. It was crazy. But you know what? Hey, man, you know, typical Raider fans. You know how this shit go. Let me see. Gino stares down his receivers like a bad bitch. Salute to my guy 08, man. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. 10 Commandments. I think another 3-pick performance, and you got to really, really go sit Gino ass down somewhere. Simple and plain, bro. If there's another situation where he goes out there and throws more picks than touchdowns tomorrow, you may have to really, really sit back and think about putting in Kenny Pickett, a.k.a. My Germs, a.k.a. Small Hands, a.k.a. Scary Movie. So, yeah, man, you know, it's nasty work. Evil Mitch, I don't know, man. All the guys have been busy doing their own thing, their own shows. Salute to everybody just vibing and doing their own stuff. We just been ripping and running. Everybody's schedule's been different, you know, so it is what it is. I really, truly don't know. I don't know. But I know that next week, me and Harold will be back calling the play-by-play with the Titans game. And hopefully you guys are all there because this may be the last chance that we can get a victory this year at Allegiant Stadium. So hopefully you guys tap in and are tuned in with us next week as well. So let me see. Pickett or AOC if they bench Gino. I mean, man, AOC is still on the IR, you guys. I know that, you know, he's essentially, you know, you could bring him up here very soon, right? Fractured wrist. Yeah. So I think they could bring him off the I don't know if there was any setbacks, you know, with this stuff. I don't know what the hell is really truly going on with Aiden O'Connell. But I've said this before, and I'm going to stick to my guns here, you guys. If I'm a betting man, I don't think that Aiden O'Connell will ever suit up as a Raider again. I just don't see it. Like, why do you keep Aiden O'Connell, who came from a previous regime? He looked terrible in preseason in Chip Kelly's system. He was throwing picks. Is it just Chip Kelly's system? These motherfuckers just throwing picks? No, Gino has always been that. But you traded, you know, a draft pick, a 6-rounder to Cleveland, a 6-rounder, right? To Cleveland for Kenny Pickett. You have Cam Miller on the practice squad still. You're going to try and develop your 6-rounder. I just don't see them carrying 4 quarterbacks. Well, at that point, where does Aiden fit in the grand scheme of things? Do they just cut Cam Miller off the practice squad and let him walk? And then they have Aiden on the active roster and you carry 3? I don't see it. I just don't see it. And Aiden's not athletic enough to be in this system with Chip Kelly. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Did Purdue, they lost, right? We missed it. We had 7 tickets to the Purdue game today, you guys. Stu has been sleeping all day. We missed that game. So God forbid it happens tomorrow. Okay. So, yeah, man. Let me see. Raider Vince Jacoby's linked to the Buccaneers, bro. They have all the wide receivers already. I mean, I know they got some injuries they're dealing with right now, but how does that make any sense, bro? They drafted a couple young guys. They still got some vets out there. They have all the wide receivers. I think them and the Carolina Panthers are the ones stashing all the receivers right now. I don't think that makes too much sense with Jacoby going to the Buccaneers at all. At all. I'd be afraid if he went to Kansas City. Oh my God, bro, that would suck. Oh, well, we wouldn't work with them at the trade deadline, but I'm just saying if we held on to him until the end of the season and just said we'll get a comp pick out of it, and he walked to KC, that'd be nasty.
He would do that because you could say whatever you want in front of the cameras, but behind the cameras, you'd be like, yo, fuck this.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pay me, I'm gonna go make them eat the words.
Facts.
For the rest of the next 10 years.
No, Aaron, you're not going to see Cam Miller at all this year. He's not ready to go. It's clear cut outside of that first preseason game where he looked really good. It was clear cut he wasn't ready to go yet. You know what I mean? So I don't see any reason to have him elevated anytime soon unless Gino goes down and Kenny Pickett goes down. But then at that point, you may turn to Aiden O'Connell. You know what I mean? Over Cam Miller because you don't want to have him go out there and get exposed his rookie season when he's just not ready to go yet. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I will definitely cover the game tomorrow for Mark. Let's get it. Me and Jason, we'll hold it down. Why not? Salute to Femi. Appreciate you. Hey fam, what's good? Glad to see you still doing your thing. I appreciate you. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, what are y'all waiting on? Hit that subscribe button. We will also be doing tomorrow, you guys. We will definitely be doing a recap after the game. We'll be right here at the Airbnb. We're either going to be really pissed off or we're going to be really, really happy. So stay tuned. We will be doing a recap tomorrow. I'm actually going to set that up right when this live is over, and we'll be ready to roll tomorrow for the recap. So hopefully it's more of a victory Sunday night than a hangover Sunday night, because me and Jason got to catch this flight back to Dallas tomorrow, and I hate flying after losses. It's the worst feeling in the world, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, it's always good to see my girl, man. This my dog Sabri. I didn't grew up with her. Salute to you. Always good to see my sis in the building. Let me see. Get a few more questions in, you guys. Once again, before we get out of here, Raider Mike says, anyone in the chat? Yes. Well, let me say this. It has not been confirmed just yet. Now, I don't know if Pete Carroll is here playing, chess right now with the Indianapolis Colts, but Ian Rappaport did put it out there, you guys, that it looks like Brock is trending towards not playing tomorrow. Okay. So it's not official yet, but it's the exact words he used was Brock Bowers is trending towards not playing Sunday. But once again, you never really know, right? Because yesterday Pete said he was going to play. He expected him to play. He just wanted to give him a couple days. I told you guys a few days ago that I was told it was rest, and it was. They gave him a few days to rest the knee, and apparently he wasn't ready to go. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And once again, if we lose this game, I'm okay with not seeing Brock at all moving forward. Like, just sit him and let him get his knee together. I don't want to see him out there potentially derail. Oh, my God, that was beautiful. This flag is coming back. He's coming back. Let me see. Paper Chase, it wasn't them. It was me. I did a last-second live. I wasn't expecting to do this. I was just like, you know what? Let me sneak some content in before I don't have a chance to do so. Because tonight we're going to be ripping and running, and then tomorrow we're going to be all over the place. So I wanted to make sure that I just kind of snuck a live in real quick and fed the algorithm a little bit. You know what I mean? So
I think it's holding on the defense.
Holding on the defense?
Yep.
And that's a catch. That is a catch. No. He's out of bounds. Coach, no, Notre Dame. Notre Dame's playing right now. Me and Jason's college football team. Alex says, I hope JPJ plays. Brock needs some rest. This is facts. Well, JPJ is going to be out there tomorrow. Look, he's the starting right guard moving forward. I don't think that they go back to Alex Kappa unless they find JPJ shitting in one of these coaches' cereal in the morning at Henderson. I don't know what else. I think that he's going to be the guy moving forward unless, God forbid, any injuries or if any more, concussions pop up, God forbid. So simple. I would love that. A redemption game for Geno. I would love it. But once again, I think that's kind of a tall task to ask right now. I mean, honestly, have we seen a good Geno this year? He had over 300 yards passing week 1, but he had a nasty pick that he threw with a triple coverage with Brock Bowers on the boundary. He had 1 touchdown. He had a ton of yards in the air.
Yeah, and he got sacked 5 times. Last week he didn't get sacked. He threw 3 picks.
Yep. Sacked 5 times by the Commanders. 3 touchdowns to Trey Tucker, 0 picks. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Look, I'm not buying any redemption games for Geno until I see him actually have a good game. Like, period. Because even the Commanders game, you guys, a lot of that shit was in garbage time. The Tucker touchdowns and Geno kind of just forced to throw the football all around to try and just get whatever the hell he could out of the fourth quarter when we were already down by like 98 points. So, yeah, Tim, he definitely earned another week to play. This is facts. Facts plus tax. Let me see. Once again, man, salute to everybody here in the building. Get a few more questions in. Salute to 10 Commandments. Mix in an offensive tackle in the tight end spot to protect the core. Oh, you're going to see a ton of that. You're going to see Carter Runyon. You're going to see Ian Thomas, the veteran, out there blocking his ass off, chipping away. They're going to definitely have those guys I don't think you're going to get a ton of production in the passing game out of any of those guys tomorrow. Ian Thomas, Runyon, Alberto. I don't think you're going to really see a ton of them actively in the passing game. They're going to be out there to block their asses off. With Colton Miller out with that hairline fracture in his ankle, you know what I mean? Like, and the O-line just kind of struggling week in and week out. They did show some life last week, and I loved it. But you just lost your best offensive lineman. And there's the touchdown right there. Pretty much the same shit. Love to see it. Let's go, Notre Dame. 21-7, baby. Let me see. It's nice. It's nice, Bruno. It's really nice out here. And they have a dome out here. Lucas Oil has a dome. So it doesn't really matter what the weather is like out here in Indianapolis. They have a roof. Let me see. Tyler says, I heard JPJ is back on thin ice. Where the hell did you hear that? Let me see. Is this the week we finally see a screen pass? Well, we'd love to see it, right, Von?
Hell yeah.
Would love to see it.
Been waiting for the screen.
Yeah, with Colton out, hey, man, why not? Why not? With Brock out, why not? With Mayer out, why not?
Just one. One screen. And like one screen right off the back door.
Yeah, man. Facts. But let me see.
You look like a basic offense.
Once again, you guys, we'll do about 45 minutes, so we're not going to be here too long. We got to get ready for the night, and I think I'm going to try and give me at least another hour, a little power nap before we go out tonight. So get a few questions in, you guys, once again, before we get out of here. And salute to everybody here rocking with me. Also, I will be uploading this over to Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. Salute to everybody who's been over there downloading and subscribing to the OLV Raiders Network on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You guys have been killing it on the audio side of things, man. So salute to you guys. Thank you forever indebted to you guys. Appreciate you, man. This is the thing, Sider, right? Tanking doesn't exist when you're just a bad football team. You know, last year we didn't even have to tank. We just sucked. And right now it looks like we're kind of building on that trend from last year. We're 1-3 with the potential of going 1-4 next tomorrow if they don't get this shit together. So, yeah, DeMarcus, I mean, bro, the thing is, you want to find a way to get your best offensive player in space, right? So why not get Genty involved in some screen passes and all that other good stuff? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Berserk says, make the intro longer just to get under his skin. You know what? I may do that. I may air a documentary at the beginning of every live. Fuck it. Why not? You know what? Fuck it. What's the longest movie ever, bro? Like Avatar or some shit? Like, probably Avatar, huh? Like, okay, I'm going to play Avatar at the beginning of every fucking podcast moving forward just because.
Just make your documentary November Rain by Guns N' Roses.
There you go.
It's a 9-minute.
There you go.
35-second song.
Facts. I'm going to play the One Blood game remix with every rapper on it. One Blood. It's got, for those who know, it had every single rapper in the business on it. It's like a 32-minute song. So I'll do that. Let me see. Salute to my guy, Johnny Wade, my brother, man. He was out there with us last night. My guy, Johnny, man. He was out there suited and booted, had his ponytail all clean and shit. Salute to my guy, Johnny Wade. I'm excited to see you again tonight and tomorrow, my brother. When we were at Wild Beaver last night, we missed that dust up with Mark Sanchez by 10 minutes. Oh, shit.
Truth. I'm glad we won.
It was over there? And that was the bar that Stu was stumbling out of, not knowing where the hell he was.
I tell you what, because he would have said Notre Dame sucks and he would have went to sleep.
Yep.
Sweet chin music.
He said, put the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary and then Avatar, and then your intro, put the icing on the cake. Salute to Oakland Diva. Appreciate you as always, Fab. Salute to everybody here in the building. But yeah, you guys, other than that, man, salute to the chat. Little bro, you want to say something on the way out?
Yeah.
You over here caked up and on some goofy shit.
Fuck you, man.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, salute, man, to everybody here in the building. As always, we will be live tomorrow, you guys, with the recap after the game. And you know what? Maybe we can sneak in a quick live tomorrow before we head out as well. So we'll have some shows. And then Monday we'll be here as well. We don't leave until about 6 at night. So we'll have time to do some stuff on Monday as well. So I'm going to get over here, man, and fuck with B while he's over here caking on the phone and get situated for this club tonight. Salute to the Black Hole. The slippery noodle, you guys. The slippery noodle. The slippery high-stakes noodle.
The slippery noodle, is that what we want?
The slippery noodle. So, yeah. But other than that, as always, love, appreciate you guys. Let me get the hell out of here and got to get another hour or so of sleep. We are out.